much ado. Um, I know I streamed a little while back with Resident Evil 2, and I've been streaming on and off for about a year and a half, 2 years since I last really got back into streaming. Um, I've missed it. I've really wanted to get back into it as much as I can. Certain things in life kept me from doing that. Uh, so anybody that has enjoyed my streams, um, I know I'm saying a lot. This is kind of a little special to me. I'm gonna try to get back into this like I used to be. 'Cause, man, I really enjoyed it, but life just didn't work at the time. But anyway, I'm gonna start by getting some things set up. Hopefully, pull some more people in that they can enjoy this. Uh, Pardon the mess in the game room. I know you can't see most of it right now, but like there's a giant mess on that shelf behind me. A giant mess to the right of me. Fortunately, you can only see my display cases right now. But yeah, we're gonna let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Let's see. It says I can only. Pardon me. It says I can only share my stream if I'm streaming, but I can't do anything until I get anything linked. So yeah, this makes sense. Give me just a minute. Gonna be a lot of headache with this probably for a little while. So bear with me. Now, where's that password? You will remember me. Coco. Generally, I'm only going to be sharing this to Twitter. Let's see. Twitter only. Back live, hopefully. Sorry, I'm not all that entertaining at this current juncture. Well, that works. Ah! Should be good, hopefully. Successfully posted on the Twitter. On the Twitter, yes. Alright. There's that taken care of. Oh! Alright. Cool. Hopefully we're good. I think that's all I need to do, I hope. Been a while. I can't even remember the lyrics. Let's see. What do we want to play? Let me swap this over. Ah! Damn you, computer. Cooperate. Really? Why are you not working? There we go. Had to refresh. Well, I'm waiting on people to show up. I think I'll play a little bit of Mega Man X. Anybody wants to make suggestions of a game, let me know. Till then, I'm trying to decide if I'm in the mood for which of the Mega Man X's I'm in the mood for. Hard to go wrong with the OG. 3's a hot mess. 2 is fair. Feel like doing 2? Nah, we'll do 1. Restart game. Hard to go wrong with the original. Hopefully audio's not too loud. Ah, that intro music. Let's see, option mode. One of these guys I always gotta have on my R button. Let's see. Cool. What? Can't believe I ran into that first enemy. Oh. There is a little bit of input lag. Or swear I'm running through my splitter or not. There's just barely noticeable hint of it. Oh god. Well, that's weird. I don't know that I've ever had that happen. Of course, this is a really, really old ROM. That may be having something to do with it. I don't know. I've played this ROM in, I don't know, quite a long time. Can and will kill you. I found out a long time ago. Okay, getting used to it now. I say that as soon as I run to an enemy. Ah! No, you bastard. Sorry to anybody that's seen me suck hardcore at this. Really, Richter? Whoop! Ah! I bamboozled you! Caleb Hart, I am not. Remember as a kid, I tried killing him so bad. Like I didn't believe in unwinnable situations. So I would just sit here and just like do that. Yes, you can die off of him. I've been the unfortunate soul to have had it happen. The Japanese. Oh, God. I need to get the OC remix loaded on my phone. Especially the OC remix of Duality off of Mega Man X5. Oh, that's such good stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Just a game that I can keep coming back to for years. I see. Okay, I see Pinguingo. Forgot the names were different between the versions. Dun, 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 dun. Hup. Surprise, motherfucker! Whoop. Wow. I need to try to start speedrunning this game. Of course, knowing my luck, that spot right there would be what would wipe me every time. Forrest, what's up, man? Richard Gallows, how's it going? I'm up taking a picture for PS4's Day. Forgot about PS4's Day for Friday. I forgot we had that for Fridays. I need to do that tonight before I go to bed, actually. Trying to think what I would put up. Probably my Yakuza 0 Business Launch Edition. What do you think about putting up Forrest? Now you'd think I'd never played this game before. I must be only blue. What? Oh! God! Posting up 25th Ward Silver Case Limited Edition. How is 25th Ward, by the way? I've been curious about picking it up, but I have yet to play it. I've seen it around. That's about it. If I can snipe his ass. No. Whoa. Oh yeah. Give it to me. Aww. Don't you want to hop up on the hook again? Oops. So much RNG in these games. Like, I don't know that I've got the patience to be a speedrunner on one of these. Oh, sniped ya. Bye. Bum bum. Silver Case is very traditional. Is it a like a visual novel? Kind of like what is that called? The Zero Escape series. Where do I want to go next? Could go there. Visual novel, point and click. It's a point and click styled game based on a mobile game. Really, I didn't know that. I only knew it was released by Nippon Ichi. That's who did it. The last visual novel I played was Psychedelica the Black Butterfly. I didn't complete it. I need to sit down with it. That was actually really good. What I was playing, if it had a very interesting, although very, what is that style of game? Not really, kind of like, not really dating sim visual novel, but kind of close. I sat and played that for a pretty good while, really enjoyed it. Like, it was just interesting enough to keep my attention. The controls take a bit of getting used to, though. The reason for this is because in some cases you're allowed to move around the world. Really, that's kind of different for a visual novel. I've actually got quite a few for the Saturn. Got... Oh. I forgot you could do this. Just bunny hop across all of it. I really want to play that game. I own it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've got it in the sequel to Psychedelica the Black Butterfly. Which one is that? Psychedelica something. Ah. Black Ashen Hawk, there it is, yeah. Own it too. Man, so many Vita games I need to play. Yeah, same, dude. Ever since the Vita has more or less gone on the back burner and it's fixed to be on its way out, I have been trying to collect stuff up as much as I can. A fair bit of stuff is really visual novels for that system right now, like Code Realize. I need to get both of those. Cause I'm a little odd, but I do enjoy those kinds of games. But ooh. Like I need to sit down and play 7 Scarlet. That was interesting. I just like the general principle behind it. Seemed interesting enough. Yeah, I know there's a new Code Realize. I saw the collector edition of it pop up, I think, the other day. As limit, yeah, that's when I saw, yeah, on Axis's website. Heck, I was actually at the one of the mom and pop places the other day and picked up Phantasy Star Online 2 for the Vita. Of course, it only came out in Japan. Got all 3 parts to it for $30. I didn't think that was a terrible deal at all. It looked like it'd be really fun. I really enjoyed the original Phantasy Star Online that came out on PS2 and 360. I just played the PS2 version. Man, I always hated this jump. This would wind up wiping me on a speedrun too. That's a great find, Richter Gallows. Yeah, that's what I thought. I also got a big stack of it was, I think they call them Moe games in Japan. Like there was like Sengoku, World War II, and stuff. It just really, really very Japanese titles. Like they had like a stack of, I think 10. Some dude just went in, traded them in. I gave him $40 for the whole stack just to get them out of their way. Is pretty much what I told him. I was like, hell, I'll take them, just even for the novelty of them. Whoop. I mean, they looked interesting enough. I don't know that I would. Dang, those things hurt. I don't know that I'd ever really be able to stomach playing through them just due to the fact that I don't know Japanese. Okay. Woo! Didn't know if I was gonna be able to make that without taking a hit. Come on. There we go. Really wish they could have done a Mega Man X or Mega Man Legacy Collection for the Vita. That would have made me so happy. Whoop. There's one of these you can go out of. That doesn't kill you, that's surprising. There's one of these you can actually go out of bounds with. Let me see if I can find which one it is. See if it'll drop a big head. I think it will. What the crap? Drop it? No. Damn you. You are going to be contrary. I can already see it. Feel it. Nope. Come on, man. I want to do this warp. Well, not warp, but you gotta... Yeah. Don't have the... Is it here? There's one of these. You can do it. Ooh. Hey! I'm not going to be able to do it. I'll freaking die if I try. I've seen a guy do it once. One of the better speedrunners out there. He's a former world record holder, Caleb Hart. Why did I jump into that? Good thing I'm not doing a no death run. But yeah, I've seen him speedrun this, and it's really interesting, some of the stuff that he uses. Of course, I'm not that much of a speedrunner. Come on. Whoop. I couldn't get around that fast enough. I've never played this before. I like the Mega Man games, but I've never really got into them. Really? This was the first of the X series I got into. This is by far probably the easiest one of the series. It's the best jumping on point. If I'm perfectly honest, if you were ever so inclined to sit and play the series. It's also the most balanced as far as the bosses and things. Because for the most part, you can buster only most of these bosses fairly easy. I'm having to get used to what little bit of input lag I've got. I don't currently have a way to play anything on the OG hardware right now. Big boom. Where's his go? Oh, his goes Penguin. So, yeah, Mandrill. If you're interested, Forrest, I'll sit and play through the entirety of this if you'd like to see how the game goes. And I'll if you wind up having to go to bed, I'll upload it to YouTube. I'm pretty familiar with this one. Not as familiar as I used to be. I don't need to go that way. Probably by far my favorite track of the Mega Man X series. You used to know where all those guys would come through. Like here. Oh no! Man, I used to no death run this. Of course, I screwed that up a while ago. I appreciate it, man. I'm just about to head to bed for work, but if you upload it to YouTube, I would be more than happy to check it out. Not heading to bed, but in a bit though. Okay, that's fine. yeah, I will. I'll export it to YouTube tonight if you are, since you are interested, and you can see how everything. Oh boy. Oh. What's really neat about this game, depending on the bosses that you defeat, they will affect other boss stages. Notice that guy acts like he's trying to shoot. The reason why he can't is because I defeated Storm Eagle, who you see like parts of his ship is in the beginning of the level. The level's kind of like fractured and such, which has damaged the power plant, so therefore the mini-boss cannot fire his laser attack. Flame Mammoth. His stage is frozen over because I defeated the Ice Penguin. There are a lot of really cool little details they put in this game. You can tell they put a lot of thought into this one. Oh! The reason why I don't care as much for X2, of course, I think I have a more of a unpopular opinion. I feel that game was kind of rushed. Then X3 kind of tried to recapture the magic of the first game by having branching paths and the like, but it had its own little issues. It was not as good of a game as the first one. Granted, it's the most expensive of the series to try to collect. I've got a copy of it complete, not in perfect condition. Man. The game has a really awesome color palette. Yes, it does. This was a game that I used to play a lot as a kid. I would rent it a lot of weekends. Faked me out. Oh, man. I cannot remember where half these guys are at. The music, the graphics, everything is really great for the time. Forrest, thank you for the follow, dude. Okay. And you may have heard the term Spark Mandrill Syndrome. That's a term that originated from this game. Because you do this, he falls. And if you get the... Oh! And if you get it just right, you can just sit here and pretty much looping. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna die. That was a term I learned a long time ago. A word. It's called hubris. And I fell prey to it. But yeah, you can sit here, and if you get the timing right, you can just infinite him. Also known as stun locking. No. No. I heard that term once, but never thought about it. That's really good to know where it came from. Yep. That is a common complaint with the X series, that a lot of bosses have what is called Spark Mandrill Syndrome. It originated from this game. X2 didn't really have a lot of problems with it, but X3, where it was designed and the way it was done, a lot of the bosses had that. Actually, some of the bosses are completely busted in X3, where you can glitch them out with certain weapons, like Toxic Seahorse. He gets his invincibility frames. Like every boss generally has what's called invincibility frames to keep him from being just mowed over. What winds up happening to him, if you just stand point blank with his weakness, you can just kill him almost immediately just by spamming it. This is another one that's got really great music. I've always really enjoyed it. Armor Armage? I like how I've never played the Japanese version of this game, so this is kind of a new experience for me too. This is a common farming area for E-Tanks. If you notice, there's one odd fact. It has a very high drop of extra lives, which is going to be a total a-hole and not give them to me. But that is a holdover from Classic Series. Whoop. Ha-ha! But they are a holdover from Classic Series. They're a boss from it. Or not boss, but a enemy from it. Whoop. Oh, I'm going to screw this up. Screw it up badly. The only Mega Man game I played was Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 isn't a bad one. It's pretty fun. It's not as good as level design wise and such as I think 2. There's just some really odd stuff that happens in 3. One of my personal favorites is 4. It's one that feels the closest to X Series. You get a charging buster. And the slide move, which is of course for mobility, and it helps you get through tighter spaces. 3 was the first inclusion of the slide. Well, I would have really liked to have had that health. This is also the level where you get the Hadoken as well. If you... Oh, man. If you get all the pickups in the game and all your health is full and you die 2 or 3 times towards the end of the stage, there is a hidden spot where you can get the Hadoken from Dr. Wily. And he will be dressed in Ryu's gi from Street Fighter. And wherever you use the Hadoken, Mega Man will do the little Hadoken! Like, it's really high pitched, it's kind of out of place, but it's a really cool nod to Street Fighter. Then, like, this is where it appeared. Then Mega Man X2, you can get the Shoryuken, and that thing will one-shot bosses. Oh god! Get my spark. Aww. Really? Like, you use the weakness and it'll electrocute him. I don't know if I can snipe him or not. That boss music, though. We'll do this. Ah! Oh no, I got enough for a charge shot or not. We'll see. Yep! What the? Nope. Oh, he's... Got him. Trying to take a swig of my beer and wasn't paying attention and got smacked. Got smacked. Hang on just a moment. And his goes to Launch Octopus. This is probably about the most pain in the ass boss there is. Of all of my despise the most. The music in this game is so catchy. Yeah, I know, man. Like, all those memorable tracks from a lot of Super NES games come from this game. Aw. Man. I'm not playing this worth a dime tonight. I used to could do this game no death, no hit run. Until I got to the Sigma. Then it was kinda done after that, but ooh. Well, thank you, Mr. Fish Tank. Ah. Now this one is a pain in the hind quarters because the simple fact of it can either start sucking you towards the spikes or it will push you. Oh no! No! Rat bastard. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Also kind of doing this as my first stream back. My fiance, her little boy, he loves watching me play games. And this is a game that actually, this is a series he's enjoyed watching me play. I've not actually beaten this one, I don't think, where he can see. So maybe once I get it uploaded to YouTube, she'll put it on for him and let him watch it. I think he might enjoy it. Back when I was streaming a lot, she was putting them on. I did Mickey and Minnie, The Great Circus. Was it Great Circus Adventure? Great Circus Quest, and she said he watched that thing for hours. Of course, it's a very, very kid-friendly game. line this thing up right, you can one-shot it with the tornado. Trick is to stay high and drop the shields on him as much as you can. Level's a lot easier if you have the boomerang cutter, but I don't have that, so we're going to try to do this legitimately. Hopefully I've got enough. E-Tank. Oh, he's going to go for the spin, isn't he? Nope. Oh, there's the spin. He grabs you in that, he will suck your health, and it will more than likely kill you if you are not careful. Oh, I'm about out. I am about freaking out. How much E-Tank I got? Give me that. I guess it's time for the Buster. No! He's invincible during that, so you can't really... Oh, you son of a gun. Do it like a man, Buster only. Man, I wish. I don't know that I could do that. Tried watching Aaron Hansen do a complete Buster only run with only the boots, no armor. And that was nuts. Trying to watch him play that. Dude's a hell of a lot better at this game than I am. Especially on Boomerang. Oh my god, freaking Boomerang is a nightmare. Try to do on Buster only. I know you can do it without any issue, Inferno, but not me. I'm a wimp. This has got some good music too. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I forgot. I don't even have to do that. Ah. Okay. Yeah, give me shield. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, clipped it. Well, if you can catch both of those with a charged tornado, that'd be kind of neat. The trick is this. Yes, those things will kill you. I guess I'm gonna die. Just kidding. We can do most of this part. Shield will kill everything in this area. So you don't really have to do much else. And just have the shield up, run up the side of the building. Here. Knock that off for me. Then one of the most annoying E-Tanks. Yeah, get the heart with the ice. Yeah. This thing is kind of annoying. with that Boomer's weapon. Hell, I didn't even know about this for the longest time. You could do it this way. I always thought you had to backtrack to get this. So I would always get Boomer's weapon, come back, then do it. Ah. Oh, hell, I killed that one with 2. Oh. Knew it. Speedrunner, I am not. Yep. Yeah, get it with the ice slide. This is another one that suffers from Spark-Mantral Syndrome terribly. All you gotta do is stay up high, dodge around the room, and you pretty well got it in the bag. Aw! This guy's gonna make a liar out of me. Got in the bag, he says. Ha! His folly. Ba-da. Hey Inferno, can you do me a favor? My stream coming through pretty good. Like no skip frames, visual quality and all like that look good. I'll make sure this the 10 out of 10. Wow. Good. Glad to hear that. I'll save Sting for last. Yeah, I'm glad it's coming through good then. I think I got all my tuning right. I know I'm not this bad at this game. Probably should have played it on my SNES Classic, but oh well. And of course you defeat the octopus, this fills with water. And if you haven't beat the octopus, well then this is pretty much impossible. Well, you can kind of do it. I think you can use the ice slide. And maybe get across, but I don't know of any other way. The stream looks excellent. Sorry I had to step out for a bit. Dude, you're cool. We all have lives, things we gotta do. I appreciate you sticking around this long, man. Me and my commentary. You know, I've never known the actual weakness for this guy. It always takes me forever to kill him. Like, this is one of the most boring parts of the game, in my opinion. Why do I keep jumping into it? I think it's the spark, I think, is actually his weakness. I think. It's supposed to be, anyway. Damn it. Supposed to get him to do that, then sit there and... Ah! I'm supposed to jump over that. Or is it the flame? Is it the flame you're supposed to use? Maybe it's the flame. Whoop. Go swing. Oop. Come on, swing at me. I'm so ashamed of myself. I always thought it was a cool effect. He starts smoking, that means he's about to die. Tornado is his weakness? Really? I guess you're supposed to wait till his claw was out of the way and hit him. The sound is atrocious. Up and hit the head with it. I wish there was a good way to stream Maverick Hunter X with the PSP. But I guess you might be able to using the component. I just have to blow the video image up a lot. I know most of these you can go around. If I can get my jump right. I like how there's little Metators. Funny thing is, I've got X Collection on the PS4, and I was watching some of the trailers for this game, like the trailers they had back in the 90s, and they were like pre-production trailers. Dude, everything looks so different. Like seriously, if you're a Mega Man X fan, you need to check that out, because it looks like the color palettes, the gauges, everything looks so different. Haha! Break you in the half, little man! Then his is the boomerang cutter. There's a way to get him in a loop too. Really? Did not get hit by that. There we go. We're getting the timing down now. it's kind of unfortunate that I'm playing the Japanese version now. I kind of feel sad because Forrest's not going to be able to get the story. I mean, it's pretty simple. There's just a couple of cool little parts here and there. Oh, that Zero theme though. That Zero theme. Oh my god, it's such good stuff. Alright, now it's time to do cleanup. Let's see. I just need a... Okay. Go to Penguin stage, get the heart tank there. Go to Spark Mandrill stage, get the heart tank there. Not, yeah, heart tank. Penguin, then Mandrill is the E-tank, last E-tank. We'll have all the items. I will always adore my classic series because that's what got me into video games. I got in video games with Mega Man 2. But man, this game, so good. Like, there are reasons why people still speedrun this game. Damn! There's reasons why people speedrun this game still. It's just, it's one of those games that's timeless. I mean, I still go back to it 20, 25 years later. I did not used to suck this bad. You know, I wonder if I can hook my... I don't know. I think I tried it once. I wonder if I can hook my thought stick up to this. And try it. Ow! Shoot fly. I can use that Google phone translator and somewhat get an idea of the story. I've tried it. While not perfect, it helps me tremendously. Well, that's awesome. Hey Inferno, remember that time we did the Google Translate on the Royal Assassin in Magic, and it was something just really, really off the wall. I think I got a screenshot of that still. So I've got a, I can't remember if we decided it was Japanese or Korean. But yeah, it's just really odd, off the wall translation that it did. It's amazing how far technology has come, though. I never thought in my wildest dreams as a kid that something like that would ever become a thing. Like, it's really amazing to me. But yeah, you can sit here and... Damn bird. Forrest, if you do decide to get in the series, stick with like the first 5 in the X series. X6, X7 are terrible, terrible games. The creator, or actually the producer of the series, not really the creator, he pretty much left the company. And he, then Capcom was like, well, Mega Man X is still popular, so we're just gonna shit a game out. And yeah, it ended badly. It was a hot mess. Music's great for that game, at least, but everything else is terrible. I forgot to go to Spark Mantle stage first before I try to farm for everything. I've got a little bit more though. Yeah, that completed me. That little special jingle. A little special jingle lets you know that your tanks are full. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the Hadouken for you, so you can see that. Oh man. Nostalgia. Such a powerful weapon. And one that I will succumb to willingly. Oh. There's that last E-Tank. Where's my bear? Where's my bear? Alright. I'm going to go back to the Armadillo stage. Top off the last of everything and try to get the Hadouken. It makes getting makes the last little bit of the game a lot easier. You don't have to have it really. It's a fun little nod, and just makes certain points of it a little easier. Like especially with the spider boss or Vile. And the refights. Dang. Oh wow, we already got it. Cool. We'll farm up some extra lives then. Oh wow. Okay. Trick is get him off screen for a second. They pop up, extra life. Like that's the only drop that they have in the entire game is extra lives. When the little jingle stops, that means you guys you can carry, which is 9. Yep, jingle stops, so I've got everything. We are totally full. Ah. I'm just gonna do this. Give me time to go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. As death ensues. Well, that was pointless of even getting that. Now I need to do a Circle of the Moon playthrough. I've got the ROM for this, or for it, on my Ouya. That's another great, kind of like GBA game. No! Damn it. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Hang on, right now I'm currently playing Valkyria Revolution at Lost Dimension on the PS3. I've heard a lot of mixed stuff about Valkyria Revolution. I've heard it's good, I've heard it's kind of so-so. I've got a copy of it. I've been interested in playing it. Looks like a Dynasty Warriors type game. Lost Dimensions, I have not played that yet. I don't even own it. I'm making a vow to beat all my PS3 games. Yeah, I've got a quite stack over there myself that I need to beat. Which is going to be a hard thing to do, but I'm up for the challenge. Yeah, I need to go through and play a fair bit of the stuff I've got myself. You should, I don't know, every time you like beat one, you should post it up or something. Make your own little tag. I mean, I think that would be pretty neat. How many games do you have total for your PS3, Forrest? Ah! No! I fucked up. I fucked up. Now I gotta do that whole stage again. Damn. I need to get better about my language. I guess we'll speedrun this stage now. Or all I can do is muster a speedrun. Man. I would use the rolling shield, but there's so much crap like placed just randomly enough to where it will pop it. Like the little Metators and stuff. There we go. That's the stuff. The old Mojo. Mojo Jojo. Never got into that one all that much. My niece loved it though. Okay, now we're back. I am waiting for Vicini. Said to go back to the beginning, so I went back to the beginning. Why do you wear a mask? Were you burned with acid or something? No, I just think they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing one in the future. Now you gotta drop off and die like 4 or 5 times. Keep your health full for the duration of that. Then, eventually, stars will align and you will get the Hadouken. Nope, not that time. Holy crap, PS2 Curse of Darkness is 30 to 50 now? I know I didn't give that much for mine. Damn! I think maybe at the most, I think I gave like 15, 20. Inferno, is there any extra content in the PS2 version that I don't maybe know about? No Hadoken. Because that's a hell of a price difference, of course. I mean, that's like GameCube. It's like GameCube Mega Man X collection versus the PS2. PS2 is like $10, where PS2 is like $10 compared to the like 50 or 60 of the GameCube. That's nuts. I don't recall there being any difference between the versions that I can recall. Oh god, no Hadoken. Damn it. How many more times I gotta die? I swear this thing. That's the reason why one of my streams took 2 hours. Last time I streamed this, because I was trying to get the Hadoken. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of lives. How many times have I done this so far? Of course, I'd say the Castlevania TV series has probably boosted some of that stuff up a little bit. I know this is the most desirable thing to watch a streamer do, but three hours later. Like, it is totally worth it whenever you do get the Hadoken. And a little bit of a grind. I'm not going to get it now because my health is not full. Damn it. Fix to say screw it, go on to the Sigma stages. I'm not gonna get it this time because I dinged myself on that bat. I kill you this time. Inferno, am I forgetting something that I'm not recalling? So I've got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. That one. That one. That one. I am such an idiot. I forgot the Eagle heart tank. I usually already have it by now. Sitting here like, man, I should have already got that by now. Oh, wait. I was so concerned with completing the stage that I forgot that there was one over here. It's cool that there's some strategy and grinding to the game for it to be a platform. There is a little bit, only for the the little extra stuff. That's it. Generally, about the only thing that you are ever going to grind for is like aids, stuff that's going to help you out, like grinding for your E-tanks and things like that. Other than that, there's not really a super big grind. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's the only thing you're really going to grind for in the entire game is just health. Now, if you like a little bit of grinding with your platformers, then the Mega Man Zero series, you actually have what's called Cyber Elves, and they give you like certain kind of boosts. Like they give you E-tanks, they increase your health. Like you have one that will turn all enemies into energy tanks, stuff like that. The world is completely interconnected. Overall, it's a really good game. The whole Mega Man Zero series is actually really good. It's actually not a bad jumping on point for new players. It does take place late in the how do you say that exactly? Chronology of the Mega Man series, because it takes place after the X series. But it is really good. I actually remember I used to rent this game a lot as a kid and I really enjoyed it. I remember when I was little, me, my dad, and my mom, we all went to Walmart. And I remember Walmart, at least the one we had where I grew up, the electronics section was really kind of dingy in retrospect. I guess like most electronic sections were in the 90s. I mean, I remember the big TVs and things that had just systems setting up there. And, oh, I'm sitting at nine lives. Like a cat, man. But anyway. I remember being at that Walmart, and Dad didn't ask me if I wanted a game. I was just kind of looking around, and I remember playing this, and I saw this. It was in a kind of like a, not a basket exactly. It was just on an end cap. And it being on an end cap, it was just in there with a bunch of other games. I don't even remember what else was in there. I just remember seeing Mega Man X. Of course, it's got a very distinctive cover art. And I love that game, and I thought, man, I'd love to have this at home where I could play it. And my dad, I took it up to him, and he was, I think he kind of hemmed and hawed with it. Well, that's a little disheartening. But he hemmed and hawed with it a little bit. And I wound up getting a copy of it. I've still got my manual. I don't have my box for it anymore. My actual copy, my physical that I've got, is a Majesco release. It is a second printing of the game. Make sure all my weapons are topped off. Kind of like the Super Castlevania 4s. I think that's the most popular of the Majesco releases. Now that one I do have complete in box. It's not as desirable as the original release. But hell, I'm just happy to have a complete Super Castlevania 4. That was another game I played the hell out of as a kid. There it is! Atta baby! I have to go to sleep now. Enjoy the stream. Have a great rest of your morning. Well, you have a good night's sleep, Forrest. I will catch you tomorrow night. I will probably be on. I will make sure to export this. You just pick up where you remember to see the end of the game. I've actually got the Hadoken now. Ryu, I got Ryu Light. But you have a good day at work, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in. It's just a little cute Hadouken. Same motion and everything from Street Fighter. God, I hate that took that long. That meant for my idiocy. Oh, that music. That music. Go over here and scale the cliffs of Gallipoli. Don't know what the cliffs of Gallipoli are? Look up World War II history. Not exactly appropriate, but kind of what it makes me think of. Or not. Can't believe I got that just right. There's actually a mountainside. Ooh. I hate these things. Instead of taking all these platforms up, there is... Oh god, I'm gonna die. That, you can climb that. Oh god. I cannot believe I'm having this much trouble with this game. Why? We no comprende, señor. Me alone. Well, at least I got my life back. Anyway, you can... Oh god. Make an ass of yourself, apparently! Pardon me. No more speed running for you, Richter. No more speed running strats. Wow. I hit my dash. Good thing I'm like a cat because I got 9 lives, honey. Too big a hurry. Why though? Why? Why? My dash has worked through every other part of this game but there. Okay, we're gonna do this. See? My dash works. My dash works. I think it's the little bit of slowdown I got going on. I think there's a little bit of slowdown or something's messing with me. I gotta blame it on something, right? It ain't my fault that I'm failing, right? Yeah, that's it. Failing because of the game. Right. There's also a speedrunning thing that you can do right here. I need to look it up sometime. Because it avoids this here. And same BS with the armor from before. I just like seeing how long I can survive. Here we go again. I cried as a child from this. Ah, Zero, you are such a badass. Shame you have to blow yourself into. Really? You're gonna be that guy. You are gonna be that guy, aren't you? Point blank. Two. Two health. Oh yeah, and that's the only bone that game gives you, so yeah. I'm sorry, but this is one of the saddest moments in video game history. Zero dies. I mean, you get him back in X2, but... Avoid making a Christianity joke. Damn it. Really? Zero's the robot messiah. Whoop. Boing, boing. I never did understand why they threw those in here. They always seemed out of place to me. Most annoying part of the game, part 2? Here. Best way to do it with the chameleon's ability and hit boost all the way through it as best you can. I also liked how, compared to the rest of the games, the refights were a lot more organic, like they were part of the stage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ha-ha! None shall escape. Start quoting Onslaught for MVSC. Behold my mighty hand. You can actually grind to this area. I don't really have a need. I mean, there's just a lot of shit right there you can use to grind. Now, this boss is probably one of the most annoying in the game, not necessarily the hardest. It can be until you learn the pattern. These little bastards. Oh! Wow, he surely doesn't do that this early. You can only damage him when that red eye opens. Oh! Now you can kill him with the Hadouken, but it's very, very tight timing. And the caveat with the Hadouken is you've got to be at full health. So it's very hard to do. Oh! And he continually gets faster and faster. Damn. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Once you can kind of plot out his patterns, he's not terrible exactly. Yeah, once you get him down to that far in health, he is a real pain. I'll make my camera a little smaller. I think that's. Hang on a second. Well, why will you not let me adjust? Nah, I'll have to do that on the next one. I wasn't planning on beating this game tonight, but I think I will. It's been a little while since I've done a run of X. Especially considering since Forrest seemed interested in seeing it. I wish I wasn't near as rusty so I could look all cool and impressive, but not. Whoop. Bats! Why does it always have to be bats? Where's Ozzy when you need him? Yeah, he's aside from Spark Mandrill, he's got about the worst case of Spark Mandrill syndrome. Firefly. Whoop. No, he did not go for the jump. Cool. Zeronium. Mega Man X. Holy moly! Yeah, I just figured this would be the, I don't know. I was hoping to play this game so I wouldn't make a complete ass myself, since I am quite familiar with it. But, that has not been the case tonight. Like, I am really bad at this game now. I hate to say it. As much time as I used to spend with this game. Come on, big boy. As much time as I used to spend with this game, I am rusty. Apparently those things don't die as easy as I remember. This game is hard. My opinion, it's not terrible as far as, I guess you classify this as jump and shoot platformer. It is probably about the easiest of the series, but it is hard as far as being a platformer. So I will definitely agree with you on that. I'm really not as good as I used to be. I used to no death run this and almost no hit run it. And I've died like, not counting. You know, why? Why am I doing this the hard way? When I can just Hadouken his ass. X2 might be easier, maybe. Actually, I think X2 is a lot harder. Of course, I didn't play it as much when I was a kid. I had X when I was a kid. Then X3 I had as well. But I played X the biggest majority because I just enjoyed it that much more. X2 is pretty much just a weekend rental for me. And I didn't get as much time with it. as I did the rest of the X series. I'm not optimizing my stuff near as much as I should. I can get pinged by little stuff that I should not be getting pinged by. X3 is the real punch to the face in the series. Yes. Yeah. That's not just... X3 is not a punch to the face, dude. It is a punch to the nads. As far as a difficulty spike between the series, because you got lower drops. So many collectibles, so many paths you can take. It is... Yeah, it is. My God, is it tough. It is honestly not the best in the series, I feel. I really enjoy it. It's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. But it is... That game is hard. I love it, but it destroyed my first several playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, and especially all the different things that you can do in that game. Like, it surprised me how many different pathways there are through it. I only knew of the 2, but there's like 4 or 5 that you can take depending on what you do, how you do things. You've got the gold chips, and then you've got the Z-Saber you can get, and all those can be done through different paths. I mean, I love it enough. I actually had a box copy when I was younger that had the cart and the box only, no manual. I recently got the manual for it. Actually, it's right here. Give me a second. Let me swap to main camera. It's actually right here. That's one of my pride and joys of my collection. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, it's... My cart is not in perfect shape. My box is probably about the most pristine part of it. My cart is a little rough. It's got part of the label missing because it was a video store rental. And the manual I recently got on eBay. Yeah, it's condition wise, yeah, it's not the best condition one I've seen, but it's just really hard to come by. I was very fortunate. My dad, to be perfectly honest, my dad's the biggest reason why I got into gaming. But we were at a movie. It was called Movies for Sale near where I lived, and they happened to have a copy of it. And me at that time, I knew nothing about the value of some games. I mean, I was just young, and I've asked him for it, and I think back then, he maybe gave 40 for it, maybe. And X3 probably has my favorite box art out of the series, so I made sure to keep it over the years. And I was going through our storage that my dad has on the property, and I just so happened to wind up finding my box again for it, because my cart had been in the I've got a drawer in behind me full of my SNES, N64 and Genesis stuff, and I just thought I only had my X3 cart. Oh, that red eyeball. Got the red eye. I thought I only had the cart, and turns out I still have my box. I had to order a manual off of eBay. Not as good a shape as I would like, but I couldn't argue for the price. Hey, that shouldn't have hit me. Give me just a second. I'll look at the chat after I'm done with this boss fight. I really have to kind of really concentrate. I'll get him on the next pass. Really? Got him. I'm digging this reflection view of the game on the DS2 poster. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was reflecting that much. Huh. Well. Hopefully that's not too distracting. Oh! I'm sorry, I feel like a jackass. It's been one of those nights. I do apologize. I'm gonna see if I can one-shot, at least I got to see the boss fight, kinda. I'm gonna see if I can one-shot this guy. Hadouken! What? 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 That was point blank, he should not have... Oh, you... Oh, man, he's gonna... Oh. Oh, you're gonna die painfully. Oh, I was hoping. Whoop. Take the damage boost off of that to get pattern. Bye. Wow. I've still got some of my old skill. Not a lot of it. I've got a modicum of my old skill. Oh, those don't work worth that shit on those guys. Okay. I don't need that. Sting Chameleon, that's going to be the Boomerang Kata. I need to X Marathon one of these days. Been a hot minute. What all the X games have you played, Zeronium? I did a X stream not too long ago, but it was, or an X Marathon, not an X stream. Damn. Because I was not streaming at the time, unfortunately. I did some of the games. I did the first 3 on stream. I think they're uploaded on my YouTube, but the X4 through 6 I have not done. X4 beaten 1, 2, 3 a bunch. Yeah, same. Played X4 a tiny bit, and unfortunately X7. Yeah. Unless you're hardcore in the series, don't even touch X6 or X7. They are just ugh, so terrible. I'm trying to get this stuff down here. Like X6, I think is more broken than X7 is. Like, it's just lazy game design. I've heard decent things about X8, nothing too amazing. Same, I've actually honestly never played X8. I've wanted to. I can actually play it now on my PS4. Just keep meaning to get around to it. Which one is this? Oh, Spark Mandrill. Okay. I'll do this. Yeah. Figured that would happen. Ah. Pardon me. I do remember this game thinking it was just almost impossible when I was a kid. And then one day it was like a light switch flipped on. I just started plowing through it. Still had trouble with the Sigma stages though, because they were just so different from everything else in the level design. Now for one of my favorite things in the whole world. I am going to just... I'm going to rip you limb from limb, you frickin' octopus. Hold still. Now you can't spin to win there, big boy. What you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? Whoop. You're gonna die. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna die, clown. This is actually the only level... Yeah, this is the only level that's got this particular tune. Of course, you see Sting, or I think you use the ice power to get across this. The Sting is a lot more safe, though. Of course, the Mammoth. Another cool thing you can do. Like, there were secondary weaknesses in this game, which I thought were kind of neat. Like, you use the cutter for Launch Octopus, or you could do it for the Mammoth as well. Love that up. Turn that Mammoth into a piggy. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Whoa. I got greedy. Way too greedy. Got greedy again. Cool. Oh, it's because the, okay. Oh, I can never remember this guy's weakness. Seems like it's a spark. Where's it? Rolling shield. I wish it was rolling rock. Got him. Is it the shield? I think it's the shield. No, it's not the shield. It's not the missile. Maybe it's spark. Not the spark. It's one that's really strange. It's not that one. Sting? Is it the Sting? No. One of these absolutely shreds him. Maybe it's the cutter. Aim up, damn you. It's the cutter, okay. I'm gonna use this. No. Are you much of an active retro collector, or are you just content with the stuff you got? If I see it come up, I will try to get it. I'm not super active as far as like anything that is Super Nintendo, Genesis prior. I'm more of an active collector as far as PS1 to PS2. I will not forget to swap it back. But let me see if I can move my camera a little. Let's see how jacked up my game room is a little bit. That's all PS2 import and things like that. All my Xbox 360 things like that is over there. Then all my really old retro is, please don't get motion sick, but all my really old retros up on the top shelf over there. That's all my complete inbox NES and things. Below that is PS3. Then all my handheld stuff is directly in behind me right there, like what you've been seeing. PS2 is what I collect most actively for the most part. Just due to accessibility and just around the time that's what was still being through running through GameStop and things. That's generally what I bought a lot of, because it was still really cheap to pick up for. You can still pre-order stuff and still get the bonuses. PS2 and Xbox is mostly what I collect. If I see them, just because I try to grab them up as best I can before they get stupid high, like real rose high. That's mostly what I collect, and that's the reason why I like streaming. Mostly retro. I do have stuff, the newer stuff as well. But yeah. Ah! God, this thing gets ridiculously fast if you are not careful. Ow. Run around like a freaking ragdoll. Hashtag jackass. Sorry. I'm a terrible human. Alright, Sigma Fut. Sorry, Zeronium. Sorry, dude. Not been back to streaming long, so I forget sometimes. Didn't want to see those bosses anyway. It's a good damn thing, I guess. Damn, I'm topped off already. It's not been health that's gotten me the whole entirety of this game. It's been mostly stupid deaths. Like, oh, there's a pit of spikes right there. I'm gonna fall into it. I really wish I would read Japanese. Here, puppy. If it's not too personal, whereabouts are you from? I'm from Tennessee. I'm not going to say exactly where, but I live somewhere in Tennessee. That's the reason why I've got such a thick southern drawl. I try to kind of tone it back when I'm streaming because it can get really, really thick if I'm not careful. Especially if I'm talking to somebody else from the region, because I grew up in the mountains in a very rural region. So what it's generally called is hill talk. So if I wind up being around somebody like that, if I'm around somebody else like that, it gets really bad. Honestly, it seems too thick for Tennessee. It can get worse. My fiance, she's from... Well, generally he goes above you, but hey. Hard way it is. But my fiance, she is from Indiana. And she will hear some of my sayings that is very, very much from this region. And she will look at me like, what are you even saying? I have totally botched this run now. I got a bud from Backwoods, Miss. He can hold off the accent pretty well. But when he's drunk, it's something special. Yeah, don't ever... Keep us away from the mountain waters, all I can say. That mountain water, son, man, it does something to you. And I don't mean H2O. Oh no, I knew better than do that. Knew better than to do that. But hence the reason why I didn't want to burn an E-tank, because I know how hard this fight's going to be for me coming up. Because I always get too greedy on it. Always get too greedy on the Sigma 3 fight. No, this time to jump. But he ran into the backside of it. Okay, I'll get him on the downward. Really? Really? You're gonna be that jackass? Oh! You're trying too hard, Richter. I got too scared. Only asked cause that Miss Friend just opened up a game store in Alabama and was curious if you were somewhere nearby. I mean, Alabama isn't that far away from me. I think that's about a, I don't know, 3.5 hour drive for me, I think. Get you eventually, dog. Don't. Problem is with this fight, I just keep getting too... I'll either get too scared or too greedy, one of the two. There we go. Hadokens all day long. You damn right. Hadokens for days. Hadokens for days. Be quite fair. I hate this fight. Like, I will do the Sigma 3 fight from X3 all day long, happily, versus this one. Come on, Sigma, give me a hand. Because no matter how many times I play this game, it's still hard. This game isn't hard for me until I get to the Sigma 3 fight. Like, I can, even at the point that I am, I can fumble through the game well enough that it's not difficult for me. Yeah, it's like, oh, I died. The Sigma 3 fight is just infuriating for me. Like, that's the point it gets difficult for me. I was a lot better gamer back when I was a kid because, man, I used to do these things the hard way. No Hadouken, anything. It was just... yeah. Now I'm going to want to get trashed. You hear that? That is the sound of ultimate suffering. Heckin' Jedi Sigma! Dude, you ain't kidding. I generally don't have that hard of a time locking him down with a Hadouken. Maybe from where I'm getting a little tired. What time is it? It's almost 6:30 here. Dang. Dang, dang. Heckin' Pupper's gonna die, though. Hell, as a kid, I used to have a lot more trouble with the dog than Sigma. I need to not let him get up so high, though. I think that's one thing that's throwing me off. There we go. I am awful at Jedi Hadouken. I'm truly not terrible. That's my problem. I mean, that's why I keep getting so irritated, because I'm surely not that bad. There we go. Thanks for the hand, Sigma. Hey, Mega Man, what the five fingers say to the face? Slap! Sigma Rick James. Oh no, I was not expecting two of those. Really don't want to use it. It is unfortunate he is immune. So I can get across before that happened. And I hate trying to climb up the side. I'd rather wait for him to come up. I really don't want to have to grind this out. Really don't want to have to grind this out and do another grind for energy. God, that's one of the most annoying attacks in the game. And he keeps doing it back to back. Sorry if I seem like I'm ignoring chat right now. I'm really having to concentrate. Got caught by the second hand and I missed my jump. Not good. Oh no! One more. I can do it. We'll have to start getting a little more greedy, I guess. Oh, you rat bastard. He's gonna make me have to grind for more health, I can already see it. No! Come on. I don't want to unpause. Give it to me, you son of a bitch! Yes, I don't have to redo the grind. Whew. Got him! That we did, that we did. Good boy. Man, I didn't know if I was going to get it or not. Ah. You were clenching Zeronium. I think I'm going to be picking pieces of poly out of my ass crack for a while. I was clenching so damn bad in my ass cheeks. Whew. Man, that was... I didn't know if I was going to get that or not. Whew. Wow. Like, I was legitimately worried. Legit worried. Dang it, boy. Oh, I'm really considering about going through maybe Circle of the Moon next. I'm either considering Circle of the Moon or Castlevania Circle of the Moon or Ninja Warriors. That's another one I haven't played in a really long time. I remember renting Ninja Warriors when I was a kid, at an old mom and pop rental store. Like this is, I don't know, I want to say probably 2005, 2006, and all they had was NES and Super NES stuff still. That's all they had. They had no DVDs, no VHS, and you could pay $3 for, I think it was, I want to say 3 games, and keep them for a week. It was the best damn rental store place ever. And I played all the Mega Man games that they had. Beat most of them, I think. Then I could never beat Mega Man 7 for some reason. I had a copy of Mega Man 7 back then. I could never beat it. Octopult. Eagleed. But I remember playing X2 a little bit from there. Chameleon? Some of the names are really... Mandriller. That's like the greatest thing ever. The Mandriller. I can see why they changed the name for that one. The Mandriller. Vava, of course. But yeah, I remember sitting and playing a lot of these games from that place. Then, of course, before I stop this, I'm going to let the ending pop up. That ending staff roll. Just so catchy. Probably 2008 or so. I'm trying to remember the last time I rented a game. I think the last time I actually rented a game was from Blockbuster, and that was... I rented Duke Nukem Forever. So that would be... When did Duke Nukem Forever come out? Was it... I am sorry. That game is actually not as bad as people made it out to be. It was bad, but I still enjoyed it. I want to say it came out in 2009, 2010. No, it's later than that. I think it was 2011. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think it was 2011. Hell, I've got a copy of it around here somewhere. I know I got my Balls of Steel edition around here. That game is good for the wrong reasons. Yes, you would be entirely correct. Like, I love that game for honestly how bad it is, but also for it's got a certain charm to it that I can't describe. And pretty much Sigma taunting you that he will be back. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Just not a great game. But I think that is it for me. We're actually going to raid a streamer of mine that I've been watching a lot lately. Let's see. There we go, Bald Wookie. I'm going to turn you over to him. Here we go. Have a good night, man.